I feel like we've been talking about reshaping the rules-based order for a number of years now, not only in this context, but in all sorts of relationships, bilateral and multilateral. However, it still remains true that while we agree on aspects of it, there are voices that have been marginalized from that international order, and they now need to be taken into account. They need to be listened to. And what's going to be reshaped is going to be something different from what we've seen before. What are the big changes that we can expect to see?
We are hoping to see, and we are advocating for the world to realize that there are changing dynamics. There are countries which have grown and are doing better than many other countries and aren't part of the, I would say, the security shaping narratives. Starting with the UNSC membership, permanent membership, a country of 1.4 billion, with the fourth largest economy heading towards the third largest, and we're still not discussing about how our institutions are not living up to the expectations of the changing world order. That would be step one. Step two, in his initial comments, Marcos spoke about, of course, the Ukraine-Russia challenge. That is a case of aggression, again, not following the international rules-based order. For us, the biggest concern is of terrorism. Terrorism emanating not just on our borders, which we are handling for past 7 decades. What we're telling the world is that we need to prioritize that. We need to ensure that there is accountability. And any global world order, if it respects its global trade order, rules-based law, they have to address this particular concern. And that is where we are also coming from. In terms of partnership, we've touched upon defense. In the recent skirmish that you saw, the war that you saw between India and Pakistan, you saw our defense systems living up to the expectations of the global world standards. Second, of course, is the challenge of disinformation that we are seeing coming through media platforms, through social media. How do we handle that? The cyber warfare. I think I see more convergences between India and European region in terms of trade, in terms of course, the free trade agreement that we're discussing, and hopefully we'll have before the end of the year. So those are things which I feel India looks towards the European region as a stable partner in understanding our commitment to the shared goals of equality, justice, peace, and prosperity.